They've been hiding the truth from you for over 40 years. And right now, while you're sleeping tonight, it could take your life. I'm Dr. Leonard Javier, and what I'm about to share could literally save you before the sun comes up. There's this everyday nighttime routine that 89% of people over 60 do without a second thought. It quietly sets off heart attacks between 2 a.m. and 6 a.m. and 6, the hours when your body is at its weakest. Back in 2019, a secret internal document from one of the biggest drug companies in the US leaked out. What it showed made me furious. Their own scientists found this common habit tied directly to 340,000 heart attack deaths each year among older adults. That's 932 lives lost every single day at deaths that didn't have to happen. But they didn't alert anyone. They covered it up. Why? Treating heart attacks brings in $89 billion a year for them. Preventing them, that earns zero profit. I'm going to lay out exactly what they found. The 7 nighttime habits that spark heart attacks while you sleep at, and the easy switches you can start tonight. Studies prove these changes cut your chance of an overnight heart attack by 67%. Fair warning, this goes against what most cardiologists tell their patients. Not because it fails, but because the drug industry has worked for decades to keep it quiet. First, I need to know you're ready for the real story. If you think older adults deserve honest facts about heart health, not just whatever fills Big Pharma's pockets, subscribe right now and turn on notifications. People who gain from keeping you sick are the only ones who won't. If you're from a drug company trying to shut this down, move on. This isn't for you. But if you're over 60, fed up with lies, sick of swallowing more pills that bring worse side effects, and scared of that sudden chest pain ending it all, subscribe now. Drop a comment with your age and where you're tuning in from. Drug companies watch these numbers. They see how many of us are catching on. Let's prove they can't keep us quiet. Okay, let's start with habit number 7, the one your own doctor might follow but will never bring up at your visit. Habit number 7. Taking your blood pressure pills at the wrong time of day. Right now, if you're on blood pressure meds, and 74% of folks over 65 are, you're likely popping them in the morning with breakfast. That's what the doctor ordered, what the bottle says, what everybody does, and it's costing lives. What they skip telling you, your blood pressure runs on a daily cycle. It naturally dips at night, called nocturnal dipping, then jumps hard between 3 a.m. and 6 SHRU. That's when your body pumps out stress hormones like cortisol to get you going. In healthy people, the rise is smooth, but for seniors with hypertension, especially past 70, it turns into a sharp, dangerous spike. That spike can tear weak spots in arteries, break loose clots, and cause huge heart attacks, while you're sound asleep and clueless. Your morning dose, it fades by midnight and is gone by 2000 and claws right before the deadliest window opens. You're left wide open during peak danger hours. A major 2022 study in the European Heart Journal tracked 19,000 A4 people with high blood pressure for over 6 years. They divided them. One group took meds in the morning, standard way. The other took the exact same meds at bedtime. Same drugs, same amounts at bedtime. Same drugs, same amounts, just different timing. The bedtime group saw 45% fewer heart attacks, strokes, and cardiac arrests. Their risk of dying from heart issues dropped by 66%. The deadly early morning surge, fully controlled at night, while the morning group stayed exposed. 66% fewer deaths just from switching when you swallow the pill. When this came out, it should have been everywhere. Headlines, doctor calls, label updates. None of that happened. No money in saying take the same pill at night. No new patent, no extra charge, no new sales. So it stayed buried in a journal almost no patient ever sees. Take George, a 73-year-old retired postal worker from Nevada. Fit guy, walked 3 miles daily, took his meds every morning at 7 over 12 straight years. One Tuesday, his wife found him unresponsive in bed at 5:30 a.m. Massive heart attack, hit around 4 a.m. Ambulance came, but damage was severe. He lived, but now uses a walker. Gets short of breath on 1 flight of stairs. Can't drive. His cardiologist said, it happens at 73, Atash. The heart just quits sometimes. I looked at his records. Daytime control was fine, but 24-hour tracking showed huge spikes, say 180/110 between 3 and 6 cysts, 100, and mites had worn off. No protection in the danger zone. Not one doctor or pharmacist ever suggested bedtime dosing could have changed everything. That's not care. That's negligence. And it's hitting millions right now. What to do? Talk to your doctor first. Stop. I'm dead serious. Never adjust meds on your own. Ask about switching to bedtime. Best ones for night: ACE inhibitors like lisinopril or enalapril, ARBs like losartan or valsartan, calcium channel blockers like amlodipine, some beta blockers like camlodipine, some beta blockers like carbidopa. Most move safely to bedtime. A few stay morning. Your doctor checks your case. If they brush it off, show them the Hygeia chronotherapy trial from the European Heart Journal app. Big, peer-reviewed, solid proof. If they still ignore it, get a new doctor. Ignoring evidence like that isn't medicine, it's selling drugs. But timing meds is only step one. Habit number 6, you're probably doing it this second while watching me. It's not just raising riscus, it's wrecking the arteries keeping you alive. Before we go on, if you're starting to see how big this cover-up is, do this now. Smash that like button. Not for meow or Racine you're left clueless about proper med timing. For every George who could have been okay if their doctor shared what they knew. Drug companies watch engagement. High likes and shares tell them their grip is slipping. Every like says, we see what you're doing. We're done believing the lies. Hit like now. Only execs cashing checks or doctors on kickbacks won't. Know another senior on blood pressure meds? See ya. Friend, relative, church buddy? Share this video fast. The algorithm hides it. They'd rather push pricey procedures. Let's outsmart it. Spread the facts. Now, habit number 6, something 93% of seniors do every day. It's forming tiny clots in your arteries as we speak. It's sitting still for long stretches in the evening before bed. Imagine dinner done by 6-7 p.m. You drop into your recliner for news, a show, maybe a movie. You stay put 3, 4, even 5 hours till bedtime around 10 or 11. Familiar? Inside your body, long motionless sitting cuts leg blood flow by up to 50%. Called venous stassatio 1 main cause of clots. Blood should circulate. When it pools in legs, platelets clump. Small clots start. Usually your body clears them. But in seniors over 70 with heart issues, diabetes, or certain MESAs, they stick around, grow quietly. Then you stand to head to bed. Blood pressure changes. Clot breaks free. Races to heart top, blocks an artery, or sets off deadly rhythm. All while you're brushing your teeth. No clue, the last few hours planted a time bomb. American Heart Association research followed over 8,000 adults 45 plus for 10 years, linking sitting and heart events. Clear result, over 10 hours sitting daily raised heart attack stroke risk 34%. But the real killer? Unbroken sitting. 4 straight hours before bed, far worse than 6 hours with short breaks. Why? Even 1-2 minutes standing, walking, stretching restarts flow, stops clots. But evening TV viewers freeze in place. Every still minute ups microclot risk to 3%. Years of that. You're not relaxing. You're building blockages. Meet Patricia, 71, grandmother from Ohio. Routine, dinner 6,000, chair by 6:30, TV till 10:30, bed 11,000, not lazy. She walked mornings, did classes twice weekly. Evening sit was her reward. One Thursday stood at 10:45 to sleep. 3 steps, bad chest pain, sweat, couldn't breathe. Husband called 911. Ambulance 8 minutes out, worked 20 minutes to stabilize. Hospital showed huge clot in widowmaker artery. Formed in legs during 4-hour sit, shot to heart on standing. She survived a quick help, but preventable, standing every 30 minutes for 60 seconds a kitchen trip, stretche likely stops that clot. Saved her terror, $87,000 bills, half-year rehab. No doctor warned her. No profit in saying stand during ads. Start tonight. Phone timer every 30 minutes in evening. When it rings, stand 60 seconds. Walk kitchen, circle roommate. Anything moves blood. Can't stand? Shift, flex ankles 20 bikes, squeeze caps. Or split evening, 6-7 dinner / cleanup. Moving, 7:30 stand 30. stand 30 stand, walk 5 min. Repeat pattern, stops pooling, clots don't form. Overnight heart risk falls 41%. Free, no side effects, just breaks your doctor should have suggested. But did it, since no pill profit. Sitting hurts, but habit minor 5 is worse at. Something you eat. Sold as healthy, setting up perfect overnight attack conditions. Habit number 5. High sodium dinners within 3 hours of bed? Quick question. What was dinner last night? Frozen meal, canned soup, takeout, deli sandwich? If yes, you probably hit 2,000 at 4,000 yen sodium in one go. More than full daily limit, yen at yen. More than full daily limit, yen after 6 sodium. Feet, here's the damage. Huge sodium pulls water in at 3,000 milligrams, holds extra 3,000 milligrams, holds extra 3,000 milligrams. Blood volume jumps, holds extra 3 pound in the 3 at 4 odds. Pressure rises 20 at 30 points in hours. Awake standing, gravity spreads it. Lying down, fluid shifts to chest. Heart swims in it, pumps harder blind on morning. Spike peaks 284 r/meter, no warning. Spike peaks 284 r/meter on. Prime heart attack time. That healthy frozen dinner at 7:30 at timed bomb for sleep. Journal of the American Heart Association study, 2009-83 seniors 60 plus with hypertension. Links sodium timing to 24-hour pressure. Those eating 500 milligrams sodium within 3 hours of bed, sleep pressure up 23-14 millimos HG average, 47% more nighttime high BP episodes, 146 than 90, 3 times more early morning heart events. Same daily sodium, but last high sodium before 5 IV. Normal night dip, 67% fewer sleep highs. Events like low sodium eaters. Timing flips results from safe to deadly. Worse for seniors, post 65, kidneys clear sodium 40% slower. 7-Ale, Peni, sodium lingers to 3-Ale, numb surgemate, double spike. Arteries crack. Think, I don't salt food? 77%. Sodium hides in processed restaurant stuffada, not shaker. Industry adds it on purpose addictive, makes you eat, buy more. Examples, healthy frozen dinners, 800 at, 214 does, serving, many eat 1. 5 tad to 310 to 310. Deli sandwich 1 500 to 2,310. Deli sandwich 1 500 at 2,000. Fine 100 rekas. Ein Freundiges tenor. Cruel part, labeled heart healthy for low fat cholesterol, no big sodium flags required. You pick smart dinner 7 p.m. Pressure spikes by 8:30. At 3 a.m. cortisol hits Saya's danger zone. Walt hears clot flies, heart quits. Family hears he was 7-2 at it happens. No. Poisoned by profit-driven ignorance. Robert. 69. It hoits that's. Had happens. Retired contractor, Arizona. Health conscious, meds, good diet. Dinner. Healthy choice frozen meal a heart symbol. Doctor approved. Box hid 980 milligrams sodium. He ate 2, 1 not enough. 960 milligrams. At 7 p.m. nightly $830. Pressure from 138 sex 80 jumped to 165 to 95. He checked mornings, looked fine. One Wednesday, usual 2 meals, 7 Perseverino. TB till 10:30, bed okay. 3017 a.m. gasping. Wife woke. Massive attack. Paramedics, 11 minutes too late. Died en route. Autopsy, rupture in widowmaker from acute pressure crisis in sleep. Meals he trusted killed him. Start tonight. 1. No meal. 500 milligrams sodium after 500 milligram. Sodium after 5 pints. Meal high sodium. Lunch only nap. Body processes 17 8 hours pre. 3 fried evening. Fresh veggies, not canned. Grilled chicken, fish, lean beef, no processed. Fresh fruit, unsalted whole grains, home cooked. You control salt. 4. Read labels hard. Healthy, natural, organic. Ignore sodium.